This goddamn language that's coming out of my mouth right now is an abomination.
But anyway, what I want to do is...
And ultimately, this guy, San Miguel is a fool.
Ladies and gentlemen.
What's going on? This is Miguel.
I'm stimulated as hell inside, boy.
Kick the bitch to the curb.
Make sure you take care of your kids. Anybody that don't take care of his kids, you ain't a real man. You're not a real man. Real man.
Please, could you stay a while to share my grief?
Grab a woman, man. And God had no problem with this? Of course not. Most women dream about that.
It's true.
The time that I will suffer less is when I never have to wait. Wandering stars.
America has less than 628 days.
Man, fuck the kids, man.
That's right.
I hate to say it that way, but I'm coming straight.
You have to learn how to research.
Okay? Most I ain't playing no more. You motherfucking playing fucking house, man. Just go leave your fucking wife. Just disappear, man. Don't even leave a note. Just go. Forget about your wife and your kids. Just cold leave them, brother. We're not saying to kick the bitch to the curb. Yeah. Kick the bitch to the curb. All right?
Clouds they are without water, carried about of winds. Trees whose fruit withereth, without fruit, twice dead, plucked up by the roots. Raging waves of the sea, foaming out their own shame, wandering stars, to whom is reserved the blackness of darkness forever.
I'm trying to make sure I understand what you believe, so that we can talk about it.
So you think we're trying to catch you up on something? We're just trying to ask you.
Well, y'all making the claim, so you actually have. I'm not making any claims. This is a claim, sir. I'm inquiring. This is your 12 tribe sign is a claim. I'm trying to. Where is your proof, sir? I'm inquiring from you. Right. On why is it that you believe that this is false, so that we can then. Talk about it. But if you're gonna keep saying what the thing is because now you got Gad as the Native Americans, right? Yep. Are the Reubenites not Native Americans? They are native to the land of America.
Yeah.
But they're different tribes. You know that the Seminole Indians were also in Oklahoma and
they were moved from those places to Florida. I know that.
They migrated. All right. So like, how does this even make sense to you? Because and then you got. I mean, we could just deal with that if you want to deal with that. You got the Seminole Indians that were part of 5 different tribes actually. The Seminoles, they were part of the Chickasaw tribe.
That's true.
Chickasaw Indians, the Cherokee Indians. There were 5 tribes that were together. That were the last people that were fighting off. What's his name? They have a lake, Lake Jessup, General Jessup, who they have a lake in Sanford named after General Jessup, who was a so-called Edomite, whatever. But even Osceola was an Edomite, supposedly, if you want to believe in that. Osceola, who was fighting off the Edomite, his father was a Spaniard, but his mother was Indian. From Oklahoma, and they migrated because they were fleeing from persecution. Right. And the only reason why you got Reuben, what they call the Black Indian, was because a lot of the Reubenites, or I don't even want to call them Reubenites, but the Seminole Indians, they mingled with blacks, with slaves.
They were from Georgia to Florida. I want not to believe the 12 tribe sign, man, or the 12 tribe sign, man.
The thing is, man, it's all spiritual, man. Okay, so you don't have to believe in the 12 tribe sign, man. That shit, that's getting old now, man. Okay?
Show yourselves men. How do you be a man? How do you be a man? Being a man, number one, first and foremost, ain't got nothing to fucking do with what they say in the society. Oh, you gotta have a job, and you gotta have your own apartment, and
Hold the door for the woman.
Yeah, you gotta be a gentleman.
That's bullshit.
You gotta hold the door for a woman when she comes. That's what a man does. You gotta take care of your kids. Make sure you take care of your kids. Anybody that don't take care of his kids, you ain't a real man. You're not a real man.
Let me ask you a question. Well, this keeps going. We have to ask you a question. How many of your fathers here? Just be for real. You're a father. Now, what if someone is overwhelmed by the spirit of the Most High God, and he reads your scripture, and he take your daughter, and he just rape your daughter? What do you say to that? If he live like you live, walk like you walk, talk like you talk. Because y'all live amongst each other. Yeah. Y'all live amongst each other. So what happens when one of y'all feels so overwhelmed by the spirit of God that when you see one of each other's daughters, you just grab her up? You gonna tell one of these brothers here, come on, you know the doctrine. You know how it get when you get.
Answer it. We just told you that.
How would y'all respond as fathers? But if it did happen, But if it did happen, you would allow it to happen. Why? Because you go back to the scriptures.
You're supposed to be a brother.
Hold on. You gotta pay. You gonna allow one of your brothers to rape your daughter?
You say rape as in rape simply means to grab.
No. We talking about. Now we read the verse. Where someone was.
You got too much work.
No. When the kingdom is established, we gonna get women when they 12 years old.
Right.
In case, the Fort Bend County Sheriff's Office says a 47-year-old man convinced a girl 3 times younger than him that they were married. Not only that, the Sheriff's Office tells us the girl's own mother knew about it.
Eyewitness News reporter Deborah Wrigley live now. And Deborah, this is just so upsetting and clearly disturbing.
It is, Art. There is no marriage license on file in Fort Bend County for this alleged union. But now there are 2 people in jail accused of a crime. The suspect, and if the marriage were legal, which it is not, it would also in jail would be his mother-in-law. Stephen Carty is 47 years old, more than 3 times the age of the person who believes she's his wife. The story revealed earlier this month when she went to see a doctor.
She was questioned and asked by doctors, and she admitted that she was married.
And that she had been married since she was 13, which is not allowed under any Texas law, even with the consent of a parent and a judge. Now Carty is charged with aggravated sexual assault of a child. The child's mother, 39-year-old Cherry Jamila Payton, accused of child endangerment through parental negligence. She, her daughter, and Carty, according to the detective, all shared the same home.
She knew that these 2 individuals were sexually active with each other. So we felt that the charge for endangering a child did fit.
But now this, the detective says the defendants told her the marriage was part of their cultural belief system.
They belong to the Hebrew Israelites, so they are biblical people and they follow the laws of the Bible.
But among those we spoke to in Fort Bend County, there was a lot of skepticism about that.
If it's truly a belief system, or it's just convenient to now we have this story, and so
it's a fabricated belief system based on the need and convenience.
Carty's bond is set at $100,000, the girl's mother at $10,000, but again, they remain in jail. The girl herself is under CPS supervision. Live at 5 in Fort Bend County, Deborah Wrigley, 13 Eyewitness News.
So upsetting to hear. Thank you, Deborah.
I've recently caught the attention of a modern-day cult leader by the name of Tahar, the head of the GMS cult known as Great Millstone, who you can find really all around these different states in America. I've seen him out here in Orlando. I've seen him out in Jacksonville. And I've seen him in New York City. Tahar was a member of the ISUPK. He was there when there was a man named Masha who was close to Ariya's father, Yaikwab, in what was known as the ISUPK at the moment. The ISUPK had many teachers, but the leader of the school was known as Masha. In the 90s, this ISUPK cult went through a lot of splits. So the main split was with Masha leaving and starting the House of David. Because at this time when Masha was put out of the ISUPK, he was regarded by his followers as King David reincarnated. He was put out of the ISUPK. He started his own church. A lot of the followers followed Masha. The House of David went on into further splits, and the GMS, Great Millstone Church, came out of this. And this is where Tahar comes in.